This is the 74th episode of the 3G podcast, and you guys will love the title for this podcast. If you didn't check it out already, I called it Star Wars BattleFAIL. Huh? How's that? Yeah, that's why you keep me around. Are you really? I apologize for nothing. So yeah, we got done with Minecraft. Greg, you finally got your platinum trophy?
Finally, yes.
Well, tell us about that nightmare, why don't you?
It was a pain. So it turns out, because I had played Minecraft with the kids like before we ever played it, right? So I had old saves and old update files, and due to the game updating over time, it glitched out the passing the time trophy for me, which is the bronze trophy that you get for playing 100 in-game Minecraft days. So I had every single fucking trophy except for this one bronze one, and the only way to fucking undo it was to delete the saves, delete the game, turn off the internet, put the game in so it would load version 1.0, and then play for 33 hours to get one bronze so I could get my platinum trophy.
Ah, you're just being dramatic.
Which is exactly what I had to do. I left that shit on because I go to work 10-hour shifts. I left it on 3 nights in a row, all night.
Is that platinum? Is that platinum worth the wear and tear on your hardware?
Nah, probably not.
Well, 1 terabyte PlayStation 4 Slims are on sale for $200 right now. So honestly, that hardware ain't that expensive anymore. Also, they're selling standalone VR headsets for $200. I already floated that down the river as a Christmas present, so we'll see.
For $250, I think it is, you can get the Skyrim bundle. Oh wait, no, $350.
$350, yeah. I already have the camera, so I don't really need anything else to play.
Yeah, well, I spent $350 when you only need to spend $260 for Skyrim and VR.
Yeah.
Well, I think you need the fucking move wands or whatever.
No, you don't need them. You can use a controller. And I read some reviews about the game, and the move controllers are more immersive, but they don't work all that good, is what I got. Did I join your game, Greg?
No, you haven't joined yet.
Okay, let me go in here and do... Okay, that's fine. Really? Oh, it says there's no game sessions I can join. What is this thing doing? I have no idea how to play together.
Although these 12,000 skull characters must be better. I mean, if they cost more, right? That's how...
I swear, PSN is lovely sometimes.
So how do we actually get to play together? I don't remember having to do anything last time.
No idea, but you joined me last time.
Yeah, I don't remember actually doing anything. And it said there's no gameplay sessions to join, so... Alright. Quit making this a pain in the ass. No, that's not... Oh. Okay, I guess it just had to load. So yeah, I guess if I get Skyrim VR, I will test it out and see how it goes, and tell you all whether it's worth anything. Hopefully Fallout 4 has its own trophy list as well.
Yeah, you know what else?
What's that?
VR Final Fantasy 15 fishing game has a platinum too.
Fuck that. I don't care.
Come on, you can hear Pronto tell you.
Okay, I might care a little bit.
While you fish.
I might care a little bit. But I mean, they have Doom, and I think Doom is $30 on VR. I don't know if it has its own trophies or not, but it looks fucking... I mean, Doom in VR, that sounds pretty fucking cool right there. Trophies or not. And since I'm going to be getting Resident Evil 7, I'll be able to play that. So, you know, might be a few things to check out.
You definitely need to try Resident Evil 7.
Yeah. Damn it, let's get in the damn game already. Something else that went on sale.
Launch things. Apparently you're the party leader.
Am I? Oh god, that's terrible. We're fucking doomed. Survival, endless.
Yeah, whatever. We're waiting for Jared.
Well, we'll do endless because we know that's a misnomer. Because we're not going to make it very long. I haven't done the banquet hall yet. Let's do that.
That's exactly what I was picking.
Do you want to go back to the baths or?
No, do it.
Okay. Launch, damn you. There we go. Our processor went on sale, and Rebecca almost caved and bought it. Do you want to play the wolf dude or the chick? Because as long as I don't have to play Maximilian, I don't care.
That bad, huh?
He's awful. I didn't find anything. I'm probably playing him wrong, but... By the way, Jared, Maximilian, he is all yours, man. He's actually really good. Do they?
Yeah, you can cut that sarcasm with a fucking chainsaw. By the way, I don't think that Final Fantasy 15 VR officially get that physical release.
Oh, yeah, I don't... We'll see about VR when it comes to digital. I don't know. I'm not expecting too much, but it kind of fits the bill as one of those things that I'm kind of interested in, but I don't want to pay for, so it's kind of the perfect Christmas present. Because if I wanted it enough, I'd just buy it. So, alright, and we will see how doing a podcast goes while playing this. But we almost got our PC a few days ago. Because once we get the CPU or the motherboard, both of which are on sale, then the whole thing's getting built. We're not letting any of those components sit in boxes, so...
You know, what is it, you have any interest in The Last Guardian, Greg?
Yeah.
It's on sale for $20.
Shadow.
It's for sale at $20 on Best Buy right now.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I think I told Greg about that.
You did.
Yeah, it's one of those unadvertised sales that I'm like, okay. Since I have Gamers Club unlocked, I was like, okay, bam.
So,
because why not? Like, I need more games.
Greg went crazy apparently in the last day where...
Oh, that's not crazy.
Yeah, you did. Where originally he was like, I'm not going to buy that much on Black Friday, but something changed, apparently, and now he's buying everything on Black Friday.
All the things.
Yeah, he said...
should probably put barricades right here, it looks like.
Well, they're going to try and come this way.
Force them to
Oh, they're coming both ways.
Force them to come up here, that's the way to do this.
Okay, so you want them to take the right path, so we should barricade the left?
We should barricade this to make them go up and around. That's only smart.
Well, just put barricades where you want them barricaded.
Gotta do things smart, man. Gotta do things smart.
I mean, we also have to defend the barricades, so... So where are you trying to...
They can go around them, they will.
Alright.
See, it would be better just to do this, like 3 right here.
Oh, so you want to force them to go up and around over here. Wait. Okay.
Here, you gotta put 1 barricade down here, I can't afford it.
Jesus, we're gonna get boned by putting all these barricades down.
Yeah, so he's saying I went crazy because I put 18 games on my Amazon.
It was 16 yesterday!
Oh, you reminded me of a couple. You're partly to blame for this.
It's my fault, Jared. It's my fault.
Clearly.
Usually it's my fault.
You know, telling you things you can buy does not constitute forcing you to buy the things.
Don't worry, Greg. I have 18 games on my list too.
Let's start putting things right here for traps.
Good spot.
18? You have 18? Jesus, you kids.
So we actually have the same number of games.
Good for revenge.
I think I have... Oh, that's all I can put. Hey, get some flame
Wait.
traps.
Get bumped up to like 20 or something. Since
Gee,
I bought,
20? What the fuck games are you people buying?
We're buying all the games.
Like, I can see Greg, because he's buying something... Greg, you have to move this.
What?
It is not centered. It is not flush with the wall. It is throwing me off. I will go
I
insane.
was gonna put more down.
Like, well, don't forget I have a Switch.
Oh,
So
right.
that's
right,
a-
right.
I mean, no, barely any games are going on sale for it, but there's the Mario and Rabbids XCOM game. I think it's gonna be $30.
Ah, okay.
I'd play that. It'd be silly and no trophies, but
Enemy
I'd
has
play it.
opened a minion portal.
Yeah, we have 16 games on our list, but we already bought 3, so keep that in mind. And I guess I'm not counting, Oh, I'm hitting the wrong damn button. There we go. I remember how to play, kinda.
Well, The Last Guardian wasn't on my list at first because there was no ads for it. No sales, so it was just a surprise.
Oh, Jared,
What?
gonna hate to be that dude, but might have to insist you buy a game.
What game?
It's looking like Victor Vran might be a thing. Because I think... I don't know of any sales for it, but it's only $26 on Amazon right now. We haven't bought it yet, we're waiting for sales, but... that might happen this Black Friday. So did we fail to stop, like, any of these?
Yeah, we've lost 4 already.
Damn.
I can't complain because I've been making you buy a few games too.
Yeah, so... I mean, we did just buy Toykoden, so... Yeah, I don't have Victor Vran on my list, but there's another 2 games there, I guess, so... But you were talking like $500, Greg?
Attacking on another front.
Yeah, like all my games come up to $500 from
Holy
sale
shit.
prices.
I love this trap.
This is pre-sale. This is I want to see how bad it gets.
Expertly placed.
He's just planning, he's not actually spending.
I think mine came out to around 350.
They're all going out this way. Like all of them are not getting hit with any traps.
Oh wow, those barricades didn't work for shit, did they?
Yeah.
I thought you played this level before.
This is my first time playing this.
Oh.
Enemies at the rift.
Yeah, we're boned.
The rift has been compromised.
This was bad strategy.
Points remaining.
Let's start off with a new story that just came today.
Okay, yeah, go on with it.
A new game was announced today. Valkyria Chronicles 4.
Oh damn.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks like Sega knew they fucked up and they said, okay, let's make a 4th entry.
I haven't played Revolution yet, but... yeah, we can't pretend that it was good, can we?
Well, a lot of people hated it because it wasn't the same gameplay as the other one.
I mean, the only reason we got it is because it plummeted in price so quickly.
Yeah.
Wave 1 complete. I don't remember completing a wave. We got 0 stars.
Yeah, that was bad.
Okay,
I'm
well I didn't know they could
surprised,
come multiple ways.
Something like Remaster 2 and 3 since they were only on the PSP.
Well, it's probably
Just a
coming.
tip.
It's probably coming.
Yeah, but so Valkyria Chronicles 4
Oh,
is gonna be on the PS4, Xbox One, and Switch.
and it's going to be the old style of game, that Blitz system, I think I read.
Yeah, it's basically like a tactical plus action, turn-based.
Now I have to admit, this is actually good news, I think, because I kind of figured that they would have just given up after Revolutions, because that's what tends to happen. Like, that's exactly what EA did after Andromeda. They fucked it up. They released a shit game, and then they went, well, fuck it, we're just going to kill the franchise. So, kudos to, Sega for having more fucking financial fortitude than EA.
Well, it's Sega.
Well, yeah, they only have so many franchises left, and they're used to recovering after flops. But still, that's the thing you do. If you release a shit game in a beloved franchise, not saying that Valkyria is anywhere near up there with Mass Effect, but you don't just shit can the whole series because you fucked it up. You go, you know what? They like the old shit, so let's do it like that again.
Yeah. So, I mean, this game has brand new characters in it. It's releasing worldwide in 2018. March 21st, 2018 in Japan for PS4. And I guess later on in everywhere else.
Yeah, that's pretty quick. I mean, I'm guessing it'll have like PS3 level graphics. They're not going overboard with it.
It has a unique art style and everything. There's screenshots in the article.
This will be fun. The master taught
This was
well.
a good idea, but let's start the traps on the right side.
Why don't we just trap everything in front of this since they can get in here through so many ways?
And what else? Since I'm not doing anything.
What's that?
So since I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you can read the shit for us. So we don't have to.
So there's 3 new characters they announced for Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh god.
They announced Kid Buu.
Ugh.
Which is the I'm crazy, I'll destroy everything, I think, version of Buu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adult Gohan. Which was, I think these are all from the Buu saga. And then they announced their first fusion character. Go Tanks.
I have to admit, the Buu saga is where I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z.
Well, there wasn't really much Dragon Ball Z after the Buu saga.
True. I stopped watching the movie right as the credits hit. Everything up before that, I was good, but it was so stupid. I never finished the saga because I was like, this is just retarded. So now they're fighting a fucking humanoid stick of bubblegum that just fucking does innumerous ass pulls. And I mean, the power level system was fucked already, but now nothing even vaguely makes any sense. So, no, I was done by then.
Speaking of being done.
Oh,
Traps
hey.
down yet?
Yeah, I got my traps down.
You do realize you have to say when you're ready, right?
Yeah, and it took you that long to say it, didn't it?
They've broken
Jesus.
through a gate.
I gotta keep track of you
Yeah, you do.
and everything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still up in the air about Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Oh, shit.
Buying it or
Yeah. Because it looks fucking gorgeous.
It looks good, but I know I'm going to hate the gameplay, so... I'm just not good at fighters. So.
Yeah, well, neither am I. But I watch somebody on Twitch does a lot of fighting games. And then I see gameplay, I'm like, what? And I see gameplay, I'm like, oh, God, fuck, my wallet.
I think it's very safe to wait for a discount on that one.
Yeah, considering all the other games that come out around the same time.
What else comes out around then?
Like comes out January 26th.
Oh,
Same
so
date
it's
as Monster Hunter World.
yeah, no, definitely no chance.
Ni no Kuni 2 comes out a week before that. The Lost Fair, which is a pseudo sequel to Iron Setsun, that comes out like 3 days before that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not a huge fighter fan, so for me it doesn't make any sense to even consider it. No matter how good it is, I'm not going to get that much worth out of it. I'll play it a bit, and I'll get pissed at it because I suck, and then I'll quit. And I'm sure I'll have $15, $20 worth of fun, but yeah, that's all I'll pay for it. Now, if you don't suck at fighters or you love Dragon Ball Z, then yeah, this is a no-brainer.
Especially if you do both.
Okay, this was a much better setup here. I hate those little fast bastards.
Okay, moving on to the next story.
Yeah, should we just talk about the giant EA whale in the room?
Yeah,
I'm leading up to it because I
You're
was
gonna lead
just
up to
getting smaller stories out of the way.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Well, you
Another
can't exactly have a podcast without mentioning this.
No,
Oh, don't worry, we will be talking about it.
that's the focal point
They're
of the podcast.
There's like 500 fucking stories about it.
Oh, God.
So, okay, another game got a release date. Dynasty Warriors 9 is releasing in North America and Europe on February 13th, 2018.
So you buying that game day one?
It's tempting.
Yeah, I don't know. I was leaning towards it. But I still have Dynasty Warriors 8 to play. So I might hold off on it. And Samurai Warriors 4. Not that those games are going to go down in price.
I always like Samurai Warriors more than Dynasty Warriors.
You know, I played Dynasty Warriors first, so it kind of has that nostalgia edge, but I can't really fault anyone for having a preference. I think the gameplay is better in Samurai Warriors.
It mixed it up a little bit. But, I mean, Dynasty Warriors 9 is going to be open world. I'm curious to see how they do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with waiting for reviews and whatnot.
Yeah, I might wait for reviews.
Like I said, the price isn't going to go down. For some reason, Koei games never drop in price.
I mean, I'm not sure about that with all.
Well,
took it into.
Well, no, yeah, that's true. I mean, the Dynasty Warriors games, for some reason, they seem to maintain their value longer than they should.
I mean, there's a lot of Muso games on the fucking PS4. It's like a Muso heaven if you like those type of games.
Good God, isn't it though? The Switch is becoming that way too. With all those Heroes games. Well, yeah, they had Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, and
yeah, I'm kind of hoping they port that over to the Switch.
okay, well that was that could have been worse.
But I'm in the middle of playing the Berserk Muso game.
Oh, the Band of the Hawk.
Yeah,
How's that one?
it's not bad. It's not like spectacular.
There's a
It
very
doesn't-
fast little thing coming through.
I mean, it goes without saying that it's pretty violent, you know, in terms of gore and stuff like that over the other Muso games.
Okay, something that fast should not take that many hits.
Yeah, I think it's a mercenary.
And our heroes destroyed the unstable rift.
Oh, okay. I don't know, I'm keeping an eye on it, but
Yeah,
I don't expect that much.
I'll probably keep a definite eye on it more than Dragon Ball.
Jesus, this place is just fucking borderline undefensible.
There's another game that got a release date for February 13th.
What's that?
A 3DS game.
Oh boy.
Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology.
For the record, that's a great game.
How's it a great game if it hasn't been released yet?
It's been released.
Oh, they're just porting it onto another system?
What is this? Jesus.
Okay.
I have no idea what that thing is.
Bunch of shit, most likely. Are they still attacking? I haven't seen any for a while, so... So what the hell else? What's the next big 3DS game, if those even exist?
Probably that.
Oh, that's it, huh? Keep getting slowed down by shit. Oh, well, something killed me. This map sucks. I'm sick of this game already.
Yeah, it'd be better with Jared.
Yeah. Alright, so what other stories do we have? Jesus shit, they still going?
Okay, there's a little thing running around putting these things down.
Still alive?
Don't.
Oh. Here's that Push Square article where dude was complaining about after the Vita failed, now everyone seems to want portable consoles. Care to take a stab at this one, Jared?
Well, the Vita fell for more reasons, just being a portable console. It fell because the fucking Sony just dropped support, and the memory cards were outrageously priced.
And it didn't have much in the way of good game. It's not like it was a portable console, for one. Like, you couldn't play every PlayStation 4 game on it. Oh, I guess they just broke through these barricades down here. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Well, at least we got 1 star. Don't worry, Jared will make everything okay.
Jared, save us from ourselves. But yeah, what they should have done with the Vita, one, they should have launched it around the same time as the PlayStation 4. And they should have made sure that every PlayStation 4 game would play on the Vita. And they should have not had proprietary fucking SD cards. That was just a dumb idea.
That's the worst thing they did.
I find it amazing that they thought, you know what, we're gonna charge $400 some or 300, whatever the fuck it released at, for this handheld, and then we're gonna charge them another 50 to 80 bucks for a pathetically small SD card. Why isn't anyone buying it? I fucking wonder why. So, it's kind of a shame. I was thinking about getting a Vita, but yeah, I ultimately decided that if I was gonna get anything, like, there's 200 bucks for the VR and for the Vita. And right now, I think the PlayStation VR has more games that seem interesting on it, even if they are old PS4 games.
It's just because you don't like visual novels.
I'm okay with visual novels, I just don't find it compelling enough to buy hardware for them. Which map do you want to do, Greg? Banquet Hall again, or the Baths?
Baths.
And save us.
I'm doing some Force tutorial.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, shit, should we just wait for Jared?
Yeah, may as well. He'll be done soon.
Okay. So, Greg, do you have any thoughts on, I don't know, the differences between the Vita and the Switch?
The Vita, you actually can play PS4 games on. Like, you know this, right?
Yeah, remote play, but it's pretty much, isn't it just short distance?
Well, I mean, I can play it anywhere my Wi-Fi reaches.
Okay, so, yeah,
Which is
basically
throughout
in
my
your house. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much in your house, yeah.
I mean, it's not the same thing as...
It works a lot better than I thought it would. Like, I thought it was going to be janky and kind of gimmicky.
Yeah, but dude,
works.
I can remote play games on my computer. So, I mean, you don't even need the Vita for that anymore. Now, granted, I can't carry my laptop around with me everywhere, but it can be done.
Worked a lot better than I thought it was going to.
I think they should have had every PlayStation 4 game. Like, if you bought a PlayStation 4 game digitally, it should have worked on the Vita. And they should have shared a library. And did anyone think that the Vita was actually a portable console? We all knew it was a peripheral. It wasn't an actual console. Yeah.
It's not a console, it's a handheld. It always was.
Well, I swear when they were marketing the thing, they called it console. They were talking about console games on the go. Is that me misremembering ads, or?
Yeah, I mean, you could play plenty of PS3 type games that were put over on the Vita on the go. Does that count as console gameplay?
I can't find any ads that back me up.
I mean, you could buy the entire. You could buy the entire God of War collection. You could buy the entire Sly collection, Ratchet and Clank collection.
Actually, let me look at images to see if there's any. Nah, I can't find anything. The best I found is a MTV article talking about it. Cross-platform save. That's advertising a specific game. Play any console game on PlayStation Vita. That's a YouTube how-to video. Probably a how-to brick your Vita video. I don't know, I just, the Vita was never marketed quite the same way as the Switch was. And is. It was never, they call it a 2-in-1 system. I don't know. I don't know if I'd give them that much credit. I'm more comfortable with calling the Switch a half-and-half system.
Well, you can play the Switch on TV, or you can take it with you.
Yeah, you can. Then you have a portable console that has 3 hours of battery life, or you can mount it and play games in 720 glory. I know, it runs things at 1080p. The point is, it's nowhere near as powerful as the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4. Hence why I call it a half-and-half. Half the battery life a portable system should have, and half the graphical power a console should have. Shake my fist at all these kids. But, yeah, I think Sony ultimately just shot themselves in the foot. It's not that there weren't people looking for something like this. Clearly, there was a niche. It's just, if you release something that's only a portable system, there are a lot of people who have no fucks to give about it. And, you know, the thing with the Switch is it appeals to people who just want a console they can keep plugged in at home and play on their TV, or people that want to take it on the train with them as they ride to work. So you're not cutting out any audience. And I generally think the home console audience is bigger than the portable audience, mostly just because once you start getting into the portable territory, then you're dealing with the 3DS and mobile phones and tablets and shit, and you've just got a lot more shit to deal with.
Well, you're not playing shit like Mario Odyssey and fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild on mobile.
I didn't say that, but how many people actually want to play that and take it with them? Because you're talking about just keeping yourself entertained while you're on the go. There are a lot of ways to do that. Oh, are you in the game, Jared?
Yes, he is.
Oh. Okay, good. Let's get going then. And there's a deer outside. I can smell the fucking thing. Like, if you're a hunter, my house is heaven, because I could have probably killed, like, 50 deer by now. Just shooting out my window. This problem is the bucks come around, and they smell like shit. They're just fucking terrible. Right through the window. It's atrocious. Speaking of atrocious, can we segue off of that? Am I gonna get away with it? Alright. This Star Wars Battlefront situation. So, I know we're late on this because it hasn't been resolved, but there's been a lot of progress, I guess you could say. Shit has happened with this story since our last podcast. And it started pretty much immediately after the last podcast ended. So at first, I think, what were they? They have the EA access where they got to play the game early. And word got out that some of the heroes in the game were going to cost something like 60,000 in-game point credits, whatever currency they use. And 60,000 or 40,000.
Hey, you have to start things, buddy.
Okay. Well, I was waiting for everyone, so... whatever the cost, someone did a calculation and determined it would cost 40 hours to unlock some of the top tier heroes. You know, the people that gamers actually want to play as, you know, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader and all that shit.
Yeah, this whole thing's like a saga.
Yeah, it's a tale. We should have like a bard playing a lute, and I should be singing this in lyric. I was tempted to sing, but I decided not to. I spared you all that.
For the love of God, please start a match.
We're starting. It's loading. The gears are turning. Then EA decided that they were going to try and do some damage control by responding to a Reddit post.
Why am I not in the party?
Where the hell did you go, Greg? Let's exit out.
Shit's down.
Let's exit out and try it again. Since Greg apparently can't manage to join a game.
It gave me no options.
That's lame. Alright. The Reddit post was, seriously, I paid $80 to have Vader locked. And it's a fair point. If you're paying for, I guess, a premium version of the game, and they're still hiding shit behind a paywall.
Any version of the game.
I mean,
True.
It's not that bad if you unlock them, like, by saying something like completing the campaign or something.
Yeah, I mean, but they require you to put in a certain amount of time and earn in-game credits, and... Okay. You know what? No, I'm not even going to give you that much. It's fucking Star Wars. Vader should be unlocked from the get-go. For the love of shit, put Kylo Ren behind the paywall. No one cares. But EA's response to this was, the intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at average player per credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course, will earn us a lot of, attainable via gameplay. Almost Freudian slip that one there. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit. our forums, and across numerous social media outposts. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon and as often as we can. Now see, they weren't fucking you over. They're just charging you more money and wasting your time so you feel a sense of accomplishment.
Oh boy.
Right?
Have those words ever bit them in the ass?
The most downvoted post in the history of Reddit. Right now, I'm looking at it on my screen.
600 plus
675,000 downvotes.
By way too big of a margin.
Yeah, like the previous one was like 200 or something. So
What
this
is this?
like triple that. So is it not letting me join? What the fuck is this?
I have no idea. It took me to the menu, and now I had to go through the... whatever.
Mine's
here.
also on a loading
Hold on.
screen.
Okay.
There, I quit the game. Go ahead and invite me or something. Whatever.
How the fuck do I invite you? I don't know how to invite you. I don't even know we got in the party the first time around.
Do the play share thing from the party menu.
Alright, fine. Your name is not highlighted, so it says you're joined or whatever. This fucking console. Play together. Create a new game session as a host. Yeah. The following game will restart. Okay, fine. Fucking whatever. You already did that anyways on your own. So, yep, it got some pretty negative backlash there. There, invites are sent. And, well-deserved, because who the fuck wants to pay full price for a premium game and then have to grind 40 hours per fucking hero? Like, this...
Per hero.
This is annoying enough. I can't remember. I saw some numbers floating around the other day that it would take something like 4,000 hours to unlock everything. But here's the thing where I'm against microtransactions and loot boxes in general. And, because who the fuck likes this shit? But there's been so much hysteria about this in gaming recently, and frankly, I was willing to call bullshit when it came to Assassin's Creed Origins, and to a greater degree, Shadow of War. I think Assassin's Creed Origins isn't entirely blameless. There's some shit going on, especially because you can buy ability points, and that's bullshit. Even though your level matters more. You can have all the ability points in the fucking world, and if you're 4 levels lower level than an enemy, they're gonna fucking kill you in 2 hits.
You can buy ability points, huh?
You can buy ability points to level yourself up.
These publishers will never stop pushing this crap. Take-Two, EA, Ubisoft,
Yeah.
all the big ones.
And
all
you
they care
can
about is microtransactions.
you can
nowadays.
buy
That's all
weapons
they will ever
and
care
mounts and outfits, but you can earn those throughout the game easily enough, and resources, but you can earn all this shit throughout the game, so it's not a big deal. But ability points are relatively finite. Now, granted, the only thing I can see anyone spending them on, you have skills at the end of a tree that give 1% damage boost to like bows, melee attacks, or tools, and they can be reinvested in infinitely. So if you got to spend your money to get a fucking 1% boost to this shit, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. You can do it, but I'm dubious as to how much it actually helps. So, but yeah, I'm not going to hold Assassin's Creed entirely innocent, because they are not. But Shadow of War was complete bullshit. Complete and utter fucking bullshit. Everyone who's complaining about that is a full of shit fucking gremlin shit talker who didn't know anything about the game and just followed their favorite fucking internet celebrity whining about something they clearly didn't fucking research themselves. And Jared, you played the game, so you can call me full of shit or you can agree as you will, but that was my impression after playing it. So, yeah, if you just didn't want to play the game, fine. But don't pretend it's them fucking you over because you're lazy. Oh wow, that's all the money we got. Okay, all the money I have. Let's get our asses kicked. But the thing that really turned me against EA on this was when they slashed the prices of all these heroes by 75%. And that told me this wasn't fucking necessary. They were going above and beyond the price of these things. They're wasting your fucking time. Because if they're willing to charge...
And they slashed the prices.
Yeah.
They try to relieve some of the heat off.
And it didn't work. Because you know what? When you try to charge somebody 4 times more than you're willing to go down to for something, that's not you looking magnanimous. It just looks like, man, they were really, really, really trying to fuck us at first. And they were. They were... If you can lower the price of anything to 1/4 of its original price, you were doing some fucking shenanigans when you had it at the original price.
Well, let's not forget, they may have lowered the price by a 1/4. They also lowered the match rewards. Yeah,
and Jared sent me a video of Boogie playing the arcade mode, and they lock you out of earning points after like 3 hours or some shit. Just so completely arbitrary. And they gave the most bullshit fucking answer to this online. They were like, well, we don't want single player being able to impact competitive multiplayer. And it's like, okay, so you don't want people sitting here...
They slashed the credits you earned from just the arcade mode.
Yeah. And I thought they also had a timer on it, too, where... you could only...
The campaign, for finishing the campaign.
Okay. Because I thought arcade mode had a timer, and if you... Like, you wouldn't earn more credits for playing it after 3 hours or some shit, and you had to wait for a cooldown or something. I might have this wrong, but that's what I remember reading. Am I right on this, Jared? Do you remember this?
Yeah, I saw the Boogie video. I can't remember. It was the arcade mode, which is basically you play with bots.
Yeah, so, I mean, basically they were like, no, you can't earn online shit in single player because that'll fuck up with the balance, but you can totally just outright buy it. That won't fuck with balance. So, I mean, not only is EA being a bunch of fucking shitheads, and I think that's not arguable at this point, but they're being so incompetent at covering it up with the PR. And it's making it so much worse. But then they finally decided to just cut their losses, or potential gains, as the case may be. Jesus Christ. And they canceled microtransactions, at least the real money shit you can buy, for launch. Now the shit's obviously coming back, so people that are, patting each other on the ass over this, they might want to hold off, but it's been an interesting saga. It's been a...
temporarily canceled.
Yeah.
With a very clear indication that we are going to put this back in.
So, I mean, there are a number of things that make this story interesting. Not just kind of how we've seen it unfold and evolve, and EA constantly tripping over themselves and fucking it up worse, but just the sheer brazenness of it, I think, that makes it noteworthy. Had an effect on this.
And they're coming from this right side now.
Oh, good thing I put some traps down earlier, but could definitely use some more. I love my arrow wall traps, by the way. Nope, that's all I got. So...
yeah, so in summary, fuck EA.
Fuck EA, seriously. I know this is a petulant, childish thing to do, and I probably can't bring myself to live up to it, but they might need to actually be a company that you just boycott.
As much as I hate it, I think you're right. Well, I mean, I hate it less considering Visceral's gone. And
I mean,
I'm not the biggest FPS or sports fan.
Yeah. I mean, Mass Effect is gone, so what the fuck is left? Dragon Age?
Yeah, that's about it.
Does anyone have any hope that Anthem won't be a steaming
pre-owned,
pile of shit after this?
They've broken through a gate.
Because, I mean, if they're willing to do this with Battlefront, Battlefront was a pretty fine vehicle for microtransactions, but, you know, I'd argue so is Anthem. I think definitely need to keep your eye out on Anthem and see how they handle it. See if they've learned anything. I'm guessing no. Jesus fucking Christ. I am buying back nothing. I'll wait for a respawn. You can kiss my ass. Now, my beloved CD Projekt, the purveyors of all that is good and holy and just in gaming, they almost got themselves into some trouble too. About a very similar matter. And I can't obviously stop to read it, so you'll just have to take my paraphrase for it, but... Actually, no.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
The last bastion of truth and goodness.
Yeah, I know. Okay, I'll read it. Fuck this game. We can lose. Now, let me find a good spot. So, there was an interview with the CD Projekt Red CEO, Adam Kaczynski. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but if not, it's a crazy fucking Polak name, and I'm Polish, so I can say that, so fuck off. Why is this fucker dying all the time now? He used to be sturdy. Now he fucking dies every 2 seconds. This is a piece of shit game. So, he said, online is necessary or very recommended if you wish to have long-term success. Now, this is kind of surprising coming from a company that just sold, what, 10, 12 million units with The Witcher 3, which is a strictly single-player game. So, I'm not sure why all of a sudden they can't look at their checkbooks and go, we made a shit ton of money off of that single-player only game. I guess it can't happen. But, so they said that, and that riled people, because at the very least, it means forced multiplayer, and no one fucking likes that shit. But since they also dabbled into Gwent, and who knows how much money they're making off of that game, maybe they're willing to indulge microtransactions, too. And I think it was more of an issue of timing than anything else, because this came out earlier in the week, right when that Star Wars Battlefront shit was still hot and steamy, and people were... They still had their vaginas raw over it. So anyone saying anything that could be not even directly construed, but leading towards, hey, this game might have microtransactions, it aroused some shit. And it was reported on Twitter by, let me find this fucking tweet here. Near the bottom. Get away from me, you little orc bastards. I'm trying to read shit. Do you have any respect for people trying to do something? Pretty Good Gaming retweeted, CD Projekt are considering games as a service for Cyberpunk 2077 as part of their drive to make it more commercially significant. Now, I don't find anything wrong with that based on what Kaczynski said earlier. Kaczynski? Whatever his name is. Oh, now they're coming from both places. We're fucked. CD Projekt Red tweeted back to this, worry not. When thinking Cyberpunk 2077, think nothing less than The Witcher 3. Huge, single-player, open-world, story-driven RPG. No hidden catch, you get what you pay for. No bullshit, just honest gaming like with The Wild Hunt. We leave greed to others. So, maybe they had a change of heart. Maybe Kaczynski wasn't explaining himself. Maybe, you know... They definitely took a shot at EA there at the end, didn't they?
Yeah.
Which I thought was fucking glorious. But yeah, there you go. They're making some promises to gamers about Cyberpunk, and I say good on them. So hopefully they live up to it. Because, come on, CD Projekt, you are the chosen ones. You are the last. You're the last thing that is good and holy in gaming. There is nothing else.
Hey, don't forget you guys can go Unchained by pressing L1 and R1.
What's that?
Super mode? Jesus, did you play the tutorial?
Not really. I did totally forget I could do that. Okay. I'll save it for when things are coming up. So let's hope CD Projekt keeps their promise. Because I think gamers need all the fucking help they can get. Someone to take a stand against this shit. Jesus Christ. Now, how's a game this ugly having frame rate issues? That's kind of embarrassing. So, what do you all think of this news? Just the whole thing. EA, CD Projekt, microtransactions, loot boxes, anything. Because that's the story here this week.
Yeah, he picked a very poor time to talk about something very disregarded or outlined at this point.
Yeah, this is kind of a poor game to be doing this with. Because of how much attention it requires. Oop.
Yeah, but still, you should have known better than to talk about microtransactions.
While we're playing a game littered with them?
Yeah, agreed.
Well, I mean, this is also free to play.
Yeah, I paid exactly 0 shekels to do what I'm doing in this game.
There's a difference between fucking microtransactions in a game like Battlefront versus something like this.
I mean, it's just, we kind of expect microtransactions in games like Battlefront now, which... It's sad, but there it is. But yeah, if you're paying $60 for a fucking game, I have no patience for that shit. And frankly, I've said it before, but I'll say it again, I'm becoming more in favor of this the more we have to put up with this drama all the time. I'd rather just spend like $80 for a fucking game and not have to deal with this.
Yeah. Dang, Nathan, was that you?
What'd I do? I don't.
Boss.
No, I don't think I killed any fucking boss. I think that was Jared. I'm getting my ass kicked.
I'm right by him. I made a lot of traps in this third corner right here.
Oh god, I'm at the corner where no one's at. I better go to where you guys are.
Oh, you're good. Kill him. Kill him. We got this.
Our rift says otherwise.
The rift has been compromised.
God damn it.
These fast little fuckers.
What, did they destroy the rift?
Nah, we won.
Oh. Okay.
That's what you're used to, though, huh?
Yeah. When they start dancing, I just assume we lost.
So we're all in agreement that if you're going to put in stupid fucking little microtransactions throughout, litter it in your game, that shit better be free to play.
Well, I mean, there's two type of microtransactions. There's the bullshit that EA trying to pull with Battlefront. Then there's something like Overwatch, which everything's cosmetic.
I wouldn't call microtransactions littered throughout Overwatch. That's why I said
loot
littered.
boxes.
Loot boxes aren't littered. You get one for every level you gain, and they're entirely cosmetic.
But you know what I mean. If you put loot boxes and microtransactions in the game, don't base your whole fucking progression system around it.
So where does it say who killed the boss? Because I have no clue who killed that fucker.
Must have been our traps.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, it is a nuanced issue. It's not just microtransactions bad, grrr, you know, fuck them. I mean, they are bad in general, and I would prefer a game just not to have them, frankly, but yeah, if you're just doing it for cosmetic shit, I find it hard to care.
Yeah, like Overwatch.
But Star Wars Battlefront, it's basically you're unlocking game modes and heroes and shit. So okay, what is this?
Upgrade the swinging mace.
Did this loot box shit lock up on me or what? No, that's not working. What is this game doing?
What are these traits? I got a trait card. Whatever the hell that is.
Okay. I think I'm gonna have to force quit this game.
So this trait card has a picture of that guy with a little scrape on his elbow, and he's like freaking out about it. And it's called overreacting. You get 1 mana regeneration per second when below 50% health.
Okay, so I can... Wait. Okay, whatever the fuck that was. Jesus Christ, that was stupid. Couldn't get out of that screen. Yeah, the art in this game is nice, it's just...
Yeah, it's got the classic cel-shaded, cartoony type graphics.
I just
Jared,
hate how...
You are a Trap Master, by the way.
Huh?
I nominate Jared to be Trap Master.
Why is that?
Because traps cost less with his character.
Oh.
Well, I don't know.
So Jared, tell me where to put traps. I'll put them down.
This is my first fucking time playing the game.
I know, but it's not that hard to be tactical.
What the fuck is this game doing?
I think we should always put, like, if we have tar traps, put them down, like, first.
Yep, that's smart.
Okay. Why is... Who the fuck is messing with me? Shut up, Rebecca. God damn it. Okay, everything is fucking pissing me off right now.
But yeah, I think we all know what EA did with all this shit was just bullshit. But
They know it too.
But at one point, people blow it out of proportion. I think the 40 hours thing was proven false because people were earning credits a lot faster than they initially thought. But I mean, we saw people blowing shit up. I mean, I'm not saying what EA did was bad, wasn't good. It was good and everything, but fucking, we saw how people blew out of proportion the whole Shadow of War thing.
Yeah, well, that was total bullshit. I mean, people were just flat out lying. like fucking Total Biscuit. He was completely full of shit. The only thing that...
That's because there's one story and people just run with it.
Yeah, that was... I guess everyone jumped on that narrative.
Is it fair to say that... Oh, we played this level before.
Yeah, we're gonna get our asses kicked.
I think it's best to put traps in this place that's right in front of us. And blockade the place right here, Jared. Like right here seems great to blockade. Force them to go
No,
right.
it didn't work last time. Remember,
No?
they just broke through it?
Oh.
We should trap the fuck out of it. And encourage them to come through here and kill the fuck out of them.
Yeah, let me put my yeah, sell that. Let me put my thing up there. Sell your ceiling one.
Oh, you want to sell my ceiling one? Poor ceiling one. I wanted to drop boulders on them. So how long do those tar things slow them down? Okay, if you're gonna put them there, I might as well put them here. There we go. We got something in the way of traps. So I got a guardian down. I thought I had a guardian down. Do I not have a guardian? Yeah, I have a guardian. Okay, we're good.
I have like no money left. That mace thing cost a shit ton.
Yeah, 2,000. Okay. So, I just hate how these games are... They're not even here to entertain you anymore. They're here to waste your fucking time. And milk every damn dime out of you that they can while wasting your time. So these guys are gonna spawn here. So I might as well be ready to meet them.
Enemy has opened a minion portal.
Because that's what I think we should do, is work from our rift and then expand outwards with traps. I've seen a lot of people on GameFAQs, and I know GameFAQs, condemning Grand Theft Auto 5 and Overwatch as the two culprits, I guess, for the normalization of microtransactions. And it's kind of hard to argue. Even though I'd argue that they both did them in ways I don't find particularly egregious, they did make them pretty mainstream.
Enemies are attacking on another front.
Like you had those shark cards on Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And how many PlayStation sales have you seen? Nope. So yeah, I mean, I guess I can condemn Grand Theft Auto 5 right up there with the worst of them because, yeah, you're right. They made choices when it came to that game's design based, I think it's safe to argue, on microtransactions that affected single-player content of the game. We didn't get as much of it. This place is just a shithole to defend, isn't it?
Man, this place sucks.
Enemies at the rift.
Fucking archers.
And these little rat bastards that run right past you. Why do these archers take so much abuse? Holy fuck. Do we not have guardians up all over the place? Oh, I guess they just don't run past them on this map.
Yeah, there's only like 3 spots, I think.
Okay. Yeah, they don't fuck around on this map. I love traps. Wow. Oh, guess that's all the money I had.
Yeah.
Yes,
got
Rebecca.
shit for money.
Sending a message in video
Totally
chat.
should have blockaded this section. A whole bunch of those small guys just ran right past all these things we did.
Oh, they just end up breaking through on the third wave if we blockade it.
That was
so.
like the 13th wave or...
Oh, we never made it to no 13th wave. Yeah, but maybe for the first round that is a good idea. And then you just sell them once you get to wave 3. Because I don't think barricades work in the long run, but they will work in the short run. Oh, they're getting right past Jared. So what other news do we have to talk about? Like we just moved
there's a whole bunch of little guys coming.
Jeez, no shit. Fuck me.
Yeah,
That's bullshit.
Fuck this map.
Yeah, this place sucks.
Jared, you gotta come up with a strategy.
Play another map, that's his strategy.
Yeah. Strategy. Fuck this map.
So I remember last year, Best Buy had their Black Friday sales early. And that earned them a bit of money. For me, anyways. So I'm kind of annoyed that they didn't put anything on sale.
They might do it, They might do it on Tuesday.
I've got money sitting in my pocket, figuratively, waiting for them. Waiting for anyone to sell me any of this shit. Make it happen, guys.
So the reason I have so many games on my thing is because they paid out the GameFAQs gift cards.
Well, they do them in bulk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Jesus, fuck Nathan, quit starting the game real quick.
What did you have to do?
Because I was looking at the shit in the fucking workshop and everything, just to see
Oh,
what's
okay.
there.
Next time I'll take time. Maybe. Or I'm not generous. Oh. Apparently, we're going to have some breaking news. It doesn't have anything to do with gaming, but Charles Manson died.
Oh, no shit.
Yep.
About fucking time.
And you know what? I have to say this. He was rushed to a hospital a few days ago, and the first thing that struck me is, in America, Charles Manson has better health care than I do. It's not a joke. Take it at face value. It's what it is. But good. He's fucking dead, so at least I outlived that fuck.
Was there any question?
Okay. Rebecca went to Sonic yesterday after work, and she bought some mint and Oreo blasts or whatever they're called. But they were a little melty, so she put them in the freezer. So this whole podcast, I've been sitting here on my fat ass eating this fucking ice cream cookie blast. So, suffice it to say, yes, there was doubt. And, this isn't some other interesting news, Charles Manson is 5'2" tall. Which means me, at 5'3", is taller than Charles Manson. Suck it, midget.
That fucker was only 5'2".
5'2", isn't that amazing?
God damn.
Ben Shapiro, by the way, is 5'4". So, a lot of short motherfuckers out there. So see, Greg, you're taller than a few people.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And Jared's a lot taller than a few people.
That crazy fucker. He always had the crazy eyes.
Charles Manson.
Yeah. Especially when he was younger.
What about the bullshit fucking swastika tattoo on his forehead?
Yeah, that didn't help. Yeah, he was trying to start race wars.
Oh yeah, that's the whole helter-skelter thing. What was his plan? Go kill a actress and blame it on black people?
He didn't do a very good job.
No, I mean, what he should have done is waited. Because, I mean, it seems to take care of itself just fine.
This cost a ton, but I'm going to put some brimstone down.
Brimstone?
Yeah. Let's do brimstone then lava.
I don't have any of that shit. So.
Here, the second round, I'll put another brimstone right here, Jared.
Oh, you're not going to waste time barricading them?
It cost a shit ton. Jared, I literally said I was going to put a brimstone right here on the second round.
Yeah, I know. I can sell it.
Children, behave.
What?
Oh, we have to talk about this. Jared, I'm ashamed that you let this go. Bad form. So we had the, I guess, Game Awards, the Golden Joystick, whatever fuck awards they gave out.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
I actually voted in those.
You actually voted. What was your game of the year?
Persona.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna give a shit about Zelda. I know people are fucking retarded and they'll vote for anything that Nintendo smacks their fucking name on. The real thing that bugged me, though... Well, I should just go through them and just say what won. I think that's a good start. Best Storytelling, Horizon Zero Dawn. I can't think of games that had any better stories this year. I haven't played all that many. I thought Horizon's story was serviceable. Not impressive, but whatever. Best Visual Design, Cuphead. Yes.
Yeah, that's hard to...
Best Audio, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Somehow I have my doubts, but again, I don't think this year has been particularly strong in terms of audio. So, at least from what I've heard. Best Gaming Performance, Ashley Burke, Horizon Zero Dawn. I have a little story about this. It's not much of a story, so much as a statement of fact, but she annoys me so much in that game that I have the audio muted for it while I'm playing through it again. So, and that's the best gaming had to offer this year. She annoys the piss out of me. She's always just sitting there fucking mumbling under her breath. Just shut the fuck up. I don't need the fucking peanut gallery commenting while I do shit in the game. She adds nothing of value to it 90% of the time. Best Indie Game. This is the one that really fucking rankled me. Friday the 13th, the game. I'll remind you, on this year, we had Cuphead and Divinity Original Sin 2. And Friday the fucking 13th wins? So this is where I lost faith in all of
I'm not sure
Gamerdom.
how Friday the 13th beats Divinity Original Sin 2.
I have no fucking idea. Except that the people who voted in this poll, as evidenced by their Game of the Year pick, and by this pick, are complete and fucking utter idiots. So, I'm willing to make that assessment. And hey, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them and they all stink. So, there's mine. Hope you like the smell. Studio of the Year, Nintendo EPD. Yeah, just on that fucking Nintendo cock, you fucking chodes. Esports Play of the Year. Actually, you know what? I don't care about anything having to do with esports, so I'm not even going to read it, because who gives a shit what a bunch of fucking nerds did. Best Streamer Broadcaster. Oh, look at that. Huh? What's that?
Multi-million-dollar business. What a bunch of idiots.
I don't give a fuck. I couldn't care less about esports. And hey, this is all opinion on other people's opinions, so I don't feel compelled to pretend I'm a journalist here. Who cares about the best streamer of the year? Who the fuck is Markiplier, by the way?
Big YouTuber.
Okay. Well, I don't care about him either. Handheld mobile game of the year, Pokemon Sun and Moon. So nice, they had to make it twice. Oh. How are they getting past us? Fucker.
Oh, we need to block one of these fucking two things. Well, you're not you're building on both of them. That's not. You need to block one of them and force them down.
Yeah, you can safely block these. Or block one of them,
means
anyways.
that whoever built the things here. Okay, good.
There.
There we go. Now, hopefully these pressure plates will flip them off if they're that far out.
Just let the a buff that gives me 3 coins per second.
Oh. Well, fuck, why didn't you tell us? I'll let all the timers run out. Nintendo Game of the Year.
Better abilities that he has.
Breath of the Wild. PlayStation Game of the Year, Horizon Zero Dawn. Xbox Game of the Year, Cuphead. PC Game of the Year, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. See, it's just these fucking people that play these massive multiplayer games. I don't know. Hall of Fame Award, or Breakthrough
PC
Award.
Game of the Year was...
PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah, well, they made all the money.
Is that what we're rating it by?
Well, since it's a vote-driven thing, probably yes.
I guess. I mean, yeah, again, these are all, like, no professionalism is implied in any of this. These are just the popular opinions of gamers. Critics' Choice Award, whatever the fuck that means, I guess that's the actual critics who... I mean, when you can't beat the fucking first level in Doom, do I really care what a fucking critic has to say, but... Their choice of the year, or game of the year was Zelda. Breakthrough Award. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Ashley Burke. I guess that's their fucking morale, virtue signaling bullshit award. Hall of Fame Award. If it's a Hall of Fame that fans can just nominate, it has to be worth even less than the WWE Hall of Fame, which is celebrated for its uselessness. Most Wanted Game, The Last of Us Part 2. I wonder what the criteria are for that.
I'd probably pick Red Dead 2, but
well, does it have to have a release date for you to? Because the games with a release date.
yeah,
No.
probably.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
I'll go by the caveats. If it has a release date, I say Dragon Quest XI. If it doesn't have to have a release date, then I mean, if it has to already not be out somewhere, then I'd probably say shit, maybe Monster Hunter.
You're
Oh
crazy.
fuck, we're fighting the boss.
How do you not pick Red Dead?
Because I'm pretty sure that game is going to do a lot of shit to piss me off.
One of our guardians has fallen.
What, I have to fucking like everything you like?
What? I have to listen to? Nah.
Okay, Dragon Quest XI or Red Dead, which are you more interested in?
I don't know.
They can't just let these fucking things walk right to our portal. That's such bullshit. Like, how are you even supposed to stop that?
We need the Guardian died.
I call bullshit.
That was literally all that was stopping him.
Oh well. Okay, so what's your answer?
Okay, you got Guardian there. For most anticipated?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot we could do those.
Don't feel bad, I forgot to until just now.
I mean, probably Red Dead.
Oh, really?
Giant open world cowboy game. Yeah. Sounds fantastic.
You're wrong, Greg. You're wrong. There. How do you like it when someone takes your opinion and says it's wrong? I don't know. I'm just more interested in other things than Red Dead. I like the first one, but I don't think it was the best game ever made, so... I'd rather go kill some monsters than play cowboy.
Really?
Yeah, I would. If it's just any game that might be coming out any time, I gotta say Cyberpunk. And there's no qualms about that. Fuck Final Fantasy VII, fuck Red Dead, Cyberpunk. I think a lot of it has to do with Rockstar games tend not to have the best gameplay. That's putting it generously. So, and I don't know how they're going to try and monetize the game. I just know they're going to try and monetize it post-launch somehow. So I'm just kind of holding my breath for that. Waiting to wonder exactly how I'm going to be disappointed by it. Whereas Dragon Quest XI is already a proven commodity. Monster Hunter, they could fuck it up. I just have more faith in Capcom right now.
They could fuck up Dragon Quest too.
No, they can't.
Have you
How are they gonna
Dragon Quest 9?
What the fuck?
Was there just something I wouldn't die? Oh,
What?
it's a mercenary.
There's something back there?
Yeah. Was he able to hurt our rift or what? Yeah, fuck you, dwarf. Jared, what's your most anticipated game of the year?
I'm not sure.
No. Cop out. So, Greg, if you had to vote, what would be your game of the year?
This priest guy is killing me.
Can he hurt the rift? Because if he can't, I'm just going to focus on the orcs for now.
I don't know, but we don't seem to be hurting him. I mean, he's doing something for people. We got a lot of fucking health.
That's such bullshit. I apologize for nothing.
Unstable rift is opening. Quick, destroy it. Destroy the unstable rift.
So you guys are hitting that thing for a while, and I just come up and smack him once and he dies.
Oh, yeah, I noticed that.
That's good stuff. I think based off of the games I've played, the games I've beaten so far this year, right now my GOTY pick is Horizon Zero Dawn, even though I keep the audio muted. But I haven't played Divinity Original Sin 2, and that needs to happen sometime before I give my official GOTY.
Jesus fuck. These enemies are like fucking...
Yeah, these big ones will just fuck you.
Well, it doesn't matter, they move like fucking 25,000 miles per hour. And you move like 2.
Yeah. Well, our rift is still standing, so we're good. Ah. Worth trying. So you putting a row of lava there?
Yeah, I guess.
Now, does that shit slow them down too, or?
No. But putting it right before ours seems like a really good idea.
Good time to use my special ability, I think. Fuck you, boss. Fuck you! How'd you like that? Oh, shit. That's what he thought of that, apparently. Outstanding contribution to the UK game industry. Was this just a UK thing?
They've destroyed our barricades.
No, it was
Damn, that thing's good.
held in UK, I guess.
Yeah, that seems kind of weak. Outstanding contribution to the UK game industry. Who won that?
No, Jesus.
Anybody have enough coin for a barricade?
Someone called Debbie Bestwick. Yeah, where's the barricade go?
Right here.
Right here. Anybody got any guardians left?
Nope.
I do.
Yay!
God, am I just the MVP right now, or what?
Well, you did kill that that priest. It's so dumb.
Sniped that priest. That's okay, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a piece of shit. It's fine. As long as you own it. Yeah, I forgot you could put those arrow traps on the roof there. Which is dumb, because I was so excited.
This map is a lot easier than the fucking other one.
I mean, yeah, you can control this map easier. I'd go so far as to say this map's just more fun, because you can actually strategize better. What game mode are we even playing? Are we on Endless again?
Party leader?
That doesn't mean I know what the hell I was doing.
Jeez.
That is a terrible assumption to make. Yeah, I think we moved on to Endless, which is good. I think this mode is more fun. Holy crap, what the fuck happened? Whatever. Okay, those vault traps or lift traps or whatever they're called, those things are fucking godly.
Guardians has fallen.
Jesus. So, given your amount of apparent hype for Red Dead 2, are you writing a guide for that game?
No.
No?
I don't know if I'm... Oh, that token thing is just beyond our reach, isn't it?
Yeah, what a bunch of shit, huh? How can you want to play a game and not want to write for it, Greg? I don't understand you.
I know it's weird when the concept is foreign.
It should be foreign for you, too. But, any major takeaways from this list?
What did Persona win anything?
Not a thing.
That is just a travesty.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty big year in gaming, but I don't think I would give. I mean, maybe best music or like best sound. Definitely not fucking Breath of the Wild.
Oh, there's so many things getting past us.
There's numbers, man. Overwhelm the traps. Well, we seem to have stopped them without taking any shit, so good for us. Oh, this guy's gonna try and break a barricade if he gets over there. Okay. Holy shit, and there's more of them coming. So we'll see. I'll be getting Persona 5 on Black Friday, hopefully. Despite Rebecca balking about it, but... Mostly just because I want to see. You people are all like, ooh, Persona, having my babies.
I do love the soundtrack for that game.
I've got to be the arbiter and make sure it's not all hype.
I just got launched in the fucking air.
They destroyed the barricades. They're probably going to the right to...
Wow, we just barely held them off there.
We only have half our rift points remaining.
Oh no,
Too much fucking health. Put up a barricade quick.
I put one up. Oh, this Unchained could charge faster. Next year should be an interesting, Oh, shit. I don't even know what the hell hit me. Next year should be an interesting year for Game of the Year awards and shit, because you've got Red Dead for sure. That's going to be in content. You almost got to take it as a given. Oh, we're fucked. No, we're done. Yeah.
We lasted a while.
Wave 13, huh? But yeah, I mean, it's just... When I saw Indie Game of the Year, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with people? It just tells you what the current market is like, because it's... I guess it's just fan voting. It's popular appeal, so it's sad that more people have played Friday the 13th than something like Divinity Original Sin or Cuphead, but...
I don't know why that game even got remotely any boots.
Oh, by the way, I meant to bring this up earlier, but Star Wars Battlefront has been the subject of a massive downvoting spree on Metacritic, of course, and I don't take Metacritic very seriously. Its critic score is 72, which is around the same score that Mass Effect Andromeda got, which tanked that franchise. Somehow I doubt we'll see the same here. But the user score is hilarious. Its user score is 0.8.
It went up a little bit.
That is 8 out of 100, not 8 out of 10. So I thought that was fantastic. I want to see what its rating is on Steam. Oh, do they not? Where the hell is it? No? Do they not have it on Steam? Are they only selling it through Origin? You fucks.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Wow. Alright, let's go get killed at this one again.
Let
Oh.
Jared do his work.
I gave him time! Fine, we'll exit out. Here. You can tell me when he's ready.
I was opening chest.
You're fine. Jeez.
What the fuck are these?
Oh, what trap did I get? Oh, I didn't look. Oh, a wall charger. Yeah, I like that. Hey, I can buy Smolder. Done. And hey, look, my buttons are working. Fantastic. How about that? Alright, let us know when you're ready, Jared. Oh. Yeah, just let us know when you're ready.
Well, they got guilds in this game.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. So, yeah. Funny, there's no rating system on Origin. Ain't that weird? I mean, I don't go out of my way to downvote games, because frankly, I think it's mindless clicky work. It is a waste of energy. So... But I'd be curious to see what other people think and have rated it. And Wolfenstein 2 got a DLC roadmap. You're getting Wolfenstein 2 for Black Friday, right, Greg?
I mean, if it's cheap enough, I will.
$25?
I'd probably do 25, yeah.
Now, I've heard this game isn't selling well.
Oh, did you play the first one?
Yeah. I have the first two,
okay.
but... Yeah, well...
Alright.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here's an article about it, actually. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, and The Evil Within 2 start slow at retailers. Wolfenstein 2 came in at 14, and The Evil Within was 13th in the list of best-selling games in the US last month. So, The Evil Within 2 outsold... That's mind-boggling to me.
Yeah, that is weird.
Forza Motorsport 7, Gran Turismo Sport, and Grand Theft Auto 5 all finished higher. Racing game sales are up by 43% year over year. God. People, your fucking taste in games is shit.
Well, you guys got new characters, huh?
Oh, who did Jared buy?
Some elf archer.
Oh, Ivy?
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing the banquet hall? I thought you guys hated this one.
I do hate it, but I'm a glutton for punishment.
I'm going to put down some barricades.
Swinging mace, I have a boulder trap, I have arrows.
Yeah, barricades in, what, the fucking 2,000 paths that they can take.
I'm going to put them right north of the first Guardian on the left there.
That works for a while, but we can't... Remember, that's going to have to be bolstered by traps after a few waves.
We got to watch them. Or maybe even put up some spike traps in front of them.
Spike traps, arrow traps, ceiling traps. And then have somebody out in front.
I'll put most of the traps in the main hall or to the right where those two entryways are.
Yeah. I was thinking about just putting them in the main hall. But yeah, let's talk about this DLC. For the full list of what to expect from the Freedom Chronicles DLC, check out below.
That's time.
Yeah. Starring 3 different heroes, Wolfenstein 2 The Freedom Chronicles is a multi-part DLC that lets players continue to bring the pain to the Nazis in America from the perspective of other characters. What does it matter? I mean, it's a first-person shooter anyways. The DLC is available individually or as part of a season pass. Episode 0 was included free for anyone who pre-ordered the base game. According to Bethesda, episodes 1 through 3 will release starting next month and finish up in March 2018. So, nope, I didn't look at her skills. That was probably dumb.
Reprinting barricade here? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing will get past this.
Oh wow,
We do one more barricade where I'm at, we'll be set, I think.
This should stop them.
For barricades.
shock traps are fucking expensive, aren't they?
Like making a campfire.
Oh god, is that all she's gonna do is make fire puns? I regret my choice in characters. Okay, so she seems to have an ability that'll surround herself in flames. I have no idea what that just did. We're gonna get so boned just because we have new characters. And none of us, I think, is a tank, so... We're doomed! Episode 0 included the pre-order or season pass. The Adventures of Gunslinger Joe. Play as quarterback Joseph Stallion. I'm sure that's not a reference to anything.
Alright. That probably won't come up in dialogue.
And now, my love.
Oh, I didn't put a Guardian down anywhere. Hope everyone else did. Oh right, I forgot we can run over barricades.
Those fast fuckers. God damn.
What the hell is that aura around you, Jared? Does it heal people?
Mm-hmm.
You're my best fucking friend. That is just awesome.
I saw that. I was like, fuck yeah.
You goddamn right, fuck yeah. That's... Diaries of Agent Silent Death. Oh, there's a name. The Amazing Deeds of Captain Wilkins. If you don't love the cheeky humor of Wolfenstein, you're just... Are you even American at that point? I hope that dwarf you want to buy is a tank, Greg. I'm just saying.
He isn't.
Oh, God. Hooray, traps!
Fucking stop moving.
Apparently this chick can kill those little fast fuckers really quickly with her fire aura.
Oh boy.
Okay, those wall things are actually kind of sweet.
I like it.
Wow, that's all I can build. That's pathetic. Okay. Project Hack Trilogy gets remaster demand.
The first series of games.
How many games were part of that franchise?
There was 4 in the first set and 3 in the second G.
Oh, they make one a year?
I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah,
They
something
pumped
like
them
that.
out, that's for sure.
Here's one. Rebecca's not here, so we can talk about this one. Senran Kagura Burst, renewal details, costumes, diorama, and skinship. Okay. So I'm not gonna fuck around. I read this article, and basically it's just their customization, which they call skinship. You can change the character's skin
Change your
color,
skin.
and yeah. I don't know why a basic feature of character customization needs a fancy name, but there you go. Jesus, what the fuck got
Yeah,
past?
they've broken through the barricade.
Yeah, exactly.
This map fucking sucks.
Yeah, you just can't rely on barricades past the first 2 waves.
Yeah, do a different map. I hate that one.
Fuck that map. I don't know why they're introducing the diorama. I thought they had something like that in the other games where you could pose the girls.
I don't remember. I didn't play enough. I got bored.
I could swear they had something just like it in Estival Versus.
What do you guys think of the new characters?
Mine's pretty good for some things, but
I should play Maximilian would be my daily.
For daily.
You have a daily for killing like 50 enemies with that square attack.
I don't remember what my daily was. 90
Is
skulls.
that the quest thing?
Alright, tell me when you're ready, Jared.
Hold on.
Skinship. Rubbing, stripping, pinching, pulling. Enjoy heart-pounding bodily communication with the girls of Senran Kagura. Kisses and costume destruction included. Enjoy the girls' cute reactions. That's how they want to fucking describe it. Basically, you can take control of 2 fucking hands and screen grope them until their clothes fly off. I'm not sure girls are supposed to have cute reactions to that, but there you go. It's Japan. Ah, here's another news story. Dragon's Crown version 1.07 update to launch alongside Dragon's Crown Pro. Key additions of version 1.07 include crossplay with the PS4, PS3, and Vita. Allows you to name your different loot bags. Looks like quality of life shit mostly. And they might have stealth leaked this game coming west. Because wasn't it announced, or wasn't their developer announced at some upcoming event?
Yeah, Sony released a PlayStation Experience exhibitors list. And that game was on it.
So we might be getting it in the West. Hopefully fairly soon. I don't know what localization they'd have to do. I mean...
Yeah, hopefully, like, you know, a little, maybe March.
I'd be down with
Not
that.
in fucking January.
No. Good God. Nowhere near fucking Monster Hunter or Red Dead.
Hey, publishers, there are 12 months in a fucking year.
And goddammit, that goes for Dragon Quest XI too. If I have to fucking compromise on Dragon Quest XI, I'm going to be livid. Not that that matters to anyone, because fortunately I'm pretty impotent, but I will complain about it on the podcast. There. And you'll feel my wrath. And at some point we had 16 people watching this. Not necessarily this podcast, but one of them I checked in my Twitch stats, which is amazing to me. Who the fuck watches this?
That was probably during the Minecraft one.
That was probably during that. We peaked today, I think, at 8. So, not terrible. Not terrible. Zodiac
There's gotta be
Age.
more maps than these 2 or 3 we've been doing, right?
You gotta level up.
So there's apparently some quote-unquote news with Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know, they're doing some broadcast tomorrow or something. Hold on. Barricade. What the fuck? Barricade. Barricade. Get here. I don't know, there's doing some podcast. They're doing a live stream in celebration of the game. Recently announced 1 million worldwide shipments in digital sales. And there may be news that will make Final Fantasy XII the Zodiac Age fans happy, which probably just means like a port to the PC or something.
Anyone buying the game again on PC?
Why would I?
Just
No,
curious.
but Alex started working on it again, so maybe I'll actually finish that guide.
We still need to finish ours too. I just don't know when we're gonna get around to it. I feel bad about the state it's in. I mean, you can get a lot out of it, but I really wanted to get onto those espers and the optional dungeons.
We got all the optional stuff done before you went to Bergu-Vegan? How do you pronounce that?
Oh god. Well,
I'm close. I don't...
we were saving our optional stuff for 2 places mainly, after the port at Balfenheim and post-game were pretty much when we planned to do all of it. So we got all the story and we got a lot of other shit. Are we good to go, or are we waiting for the timer still? No, I guess we're good to go. 'Cause you all are.
Nah, he only gets that money when he levels up.
Okay. Well, let me know when that happens so I don't fuck it up.
They've broken through a gate.
So here's some news that'll make Greg happy. Should anyways. Stardew Valley free multiplayer update will also include new single-player content.
Ooh.
Yeah, how's that? So I can just sit here pretty much... Yeah, I've got all kinds of fucking mana regen while I'm by this Guardian. So everything that'll run past me is going to get set on fire. Ooh, I'm getting killed though. There's the downside. I shouldn't be so cavalier because I don't have Jared to heal me this time. Stand by, Guardian. They didn't say what it is. It's just Concerned Ape tweeted that there would be, in fact, new single-player shit. I doubt that means new trophies, but... You know, Stardew Valley is a game I love enough that I'd fuck around with it even without trophies. Do you have Stardew Valley yet, Jared, or...?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know if you actually bought it yet. Have to get close enough to him to set him on fire, but also have to not get killed. It's that balancing act, you see. So he tweeted, "I'm working on some new Stardew Valley content to be released with the upcoming free multiplayer update. From what I've heard..." Oh, you can just fall off the edge? I didn't even know that.
Yeah. What a great thing.
Ah, you let one through. No.
I fucking fell off the edge.
And I was too busy not paying attention. Oh, these little fast fuckers, huh? This will affect single player too. I'll share more when the release gets closer, though I'll keep some things secret. More fun. So I think the Switch is going to get the multiplayer updates first, because I think they're just packing that in with the retail version of the game. And then, unfortunately, us PlayStation 4 peasants will be the last ones to get it. I think that's how it's going to look. I love this fire ability because it just sets all these bastards near me on fire. Kills those little rat motherfuckers, those fast ones. Which I'm very okay with. Nope, why are you selling the fire things?
Yeah, I put lava or tar down.
Okay.
I like
Good spot for giblets.
Is that what he says?
Don't worry. This should stop.
Okay, that's all I got.
You're like Gordy in the last one.
And what other news do we have here, Jared? Right, we didn't talk about this. I mean, we've talked about it amongst ourselves, but not on air. Marvel Heroes is getting shut down at the end of December, is it?
Yep.
So, apparently, I think it's because they lost the licensing rights to the Marvel
Yeah.
ship.
They didn't say
Marvel
anything. They
didn't.
just.
Well, I read an article that some Marvel didn't renew their contract. Which
Oh,
is
God.
Probably the equivalent of them using
That works so beautifully. That is a good setup for this. Stop hitting me, you bastards.
Yeah, that wasn't bad at all.
So we played that game a bit on the podcast a while back. I think Jared liked it more than most of us did.
I didn't mind it. I had fun with Blade.
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it was never a game I really felt myself wanting to get back to either. But until the game goes the way of the dodo, it is... Now everything's going to be one shard to buy. So any characters you didn't get to play before...
Yep.
Any of those
Literally
boosts...
Everything is one shard.
So what stuff do they sell? I'm curious.
Costumes, characters, all the loot boxes and everything.
I'm gonna try to put the same tar and brimstone right here.
They summoned the boss minion.
No! Jeez.
The boss minion is down.
I ate some chili peppers this morning, too.
A guardian has been defeated.
Yeah. Fuckers. Those things are such bullshit. I hate them. Okay.
Anybody have a guardian?
I have one. I have two still, so... For what that's worth.
Trying this out.
Are you still getting coins, Jared?
Yeah. It's one of the level up abilities.
I will wait then. Alright. And yeah, I looked at the trophy list for that game and... God, even with everything costing a shard, I don't know. I'm not sure it's platable by the time it goes off.
Well, I'm halfway on my third character, 60.
That's not the thing that's going to take forever.
No, it's not.
What's gonna take forever?
Leveling up artifacts is one of the things. Yeah. Right, this story too. Nintendo Systems top hardware sales in October. I think this is the second or third month in a row that they've done that.
That's not too surprising.
Yeah, it's a new console. It's selling. I'm curious to see what it does for November and December, since they're not selling the Switch. I saw the Black Friday ads. They advertise the Switch at full price, so I'm not sure what fucking use that is, but... So I'm curious to see if the Switch will still be able to outsell the PS4 even when the PS4 is on sale.
Like making a campfire.
Not everything has to be a fire pun, goddammit. Oh, we're fighting things. I regret upgrading this ability because it doesn't do any damage. And no, a 10% boost isn't going to make it do any damage either. That's a shit upgrade too. From the ashes. How the hell do you even activate that ability?
rift is opening. Quick, destroy it.
So there's a trophy for destroying 100 of these rifts. It means you'd have to do 100 of these matches. Because one always tends to appear around wave
Unstable rift.
9 or so. 9, 10. That is an absurd amount of grinding. Oh, our guardian died.
The spring traps are hilarious.
They're great, aren't they?
I'm stopping one of these big guys. There we go.
Okay. They seem to have fallen out of favor with Greg for whatever reason, but I still love him.
What, the
Spring traps. Yeah.
A boss is on its way.
Don't worry. This should stop.
If I'm not going to use my ultimate ability now, when the fuck am I going to use it? Well, it's fun while it lasted.
Our barricades are under attack.
Oh,
Watch the barricades.
I didn't see anything near him.
Oh, one of those orcs killed me. Damn it. Looks like you got him though.
Ah! I hate it when games do that. That's it.
Oh,
I
they
think,
were destroying. I put up an extra barricade. They were trying to destroy that.
I think that's the last Guardian.
Don't worry. This should stop them.
Twice, cut once.
Oh, I don't have the resources to put that up. Well, I'll save them then. I'll save it, I'll save it. Yeah, I love those spring traps. They're just great.
They
And
really
I
are like an instant kill. Those
think-
things go out of the way.
think this is the last news story we have here. RPG site. Where did you find out about them, Jared?
What?
RPG site.
I don't know. I looked it
They've
up.
been around for years.
I looked up the news story and I
Have
saw
they?
that site came up.
Okay. Because I found out about them on Twitter, and they were pretty small on Twitter. But they've been great. With the release of Middle-earth Shadow of War last month, various free content updates and features are coming soon at the end of the year, providing more stuff to enrich the battles from Mordor. And we're getting something called an Endless Siege. Defend your fortress against Sauron's forces as the Dark Lord tries to reclaim Mordor in the Endless Siege. Isn't that kind of what the whole game is?
I think it's so you can continue it after this main story.
I thought the game continued after the main story, and that's what everyone was bitching about. Oh, fuck. Yeah, get flipped.
We've lost our guardian.
Yeah, no more Guardians left. Rebellion crushed the rebel Ologs and Uruks in your forces as they seek to undermine the Bright Lord. Enhanced photo mode, online pit fights. Oh, I guess you can make your orcs fight other people's orcs. And brutal difficulty, a new higher difficulty above even Nemesis, with no last chances. So see, even Warner Brothers will get free content. And what are these explosive barrels for? What are they?
They're some kind of trap.
Okay.
You shoot them when the enemies are nearby and it hurts them a ton.
I don't even think I have those unlocked.
Oh, this ain't good.
Yeah, I'm almost dead.
Enemies at the rift.
Nope.
The rift has been compromised.
They're kind of useless here.
At some point, the enemy just goes, "Fuck you."
Oh, they're just coming.
How boned are we?
Pretty boned. If you have Unchained, use it now.
I do. That's it. We're done. I ain't got no more. Oh yeah, when she gets leveled up, she can just use this Heart of Flame ability endlessly. That's very nice.
Our barricades are under attack.
Dicks.
We only have half our rift points remaining. More enemies in the rift.
Hate how we can just walk right past you. Ow, you big fucking dick. Oh, I'm surprised we were able to stop him, honestly.
Our rift is failing.
He's like, fuck you.
There you go. That's using your old noodle. Oh, they went around it. Well, so much for that. How can they fit through passages that are smaller than they are? I call bullshit.
We didn't have any ceiling traps in the middle there.
I don't think they reach far enough.
No, in the lower area they have to come through. I put 2 mace things down. I should have thought of that earlier.
Okay, well, I think that's all the news we have to talk about. So, getting all kinds of trophies though, so that's good.
One more wave and we would have got a 3rd star on that.
I didn't die. That's all I contributed.
I died because I fell in the fucking off the map.
Oh damn, look at that damage still.
Jared killed 5 more minions than me. Bullshit. Yeah, let's see what I got in this chest. Yay. Hey, we can play Shark Island now. Oh, we can play a lot of things now. Shark Island, Throne Room, and whatever village. A push trap? Nah, those didn't seem that interesting. Oh. Shit, I need to be using death to my advantage. I actually hurt things when I die and come back to life. Maybe I did that a few times without even knowing it. So, man, building a fucking PC is a trap.
What do you mean a trap?
You go in there, you're like, okay, I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna look all the shit up and find out what you want to actually fucking make. And you go in there with somewhat modest expectations, and then you end up coming out spending twice as fucking much as you intended to. That's what I mean, it's a fucking trap.
You gotta be disciplined.
I am not. Alright, let me know when we're all ready. I was like, I'm going to get a nice PC. I'm going to get an i5 6600. I'm going to have a 1060 GPU in it and fucking 16 gigabytes of memory. It'll be okay. And that is not the fuck what I'm ending up with.
Yeah, go for it.
Jared?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want to piss anyone off.
I don't have enough skulls to do jack shit.
Yeah, I'm not doing so well on the skull front.
Oh, this has 4 fucking things to defend. Jesus Christ.
We're boned. So I have all kinds of gear, but why can't I equip any different gear? Okay.
So did you put some money in this, Jared? How do you have a new character already?
I don't know, I had enough skulls for it.
How much does your guy cost, Greg?
Like 9,000.
Now. Yeah, we went for cheap characters.
Mine was
Although I do like
12.5.
this wolf guy.
Yours was 12.5 thousand?
yeah 12,500.
What the fuck did you do to get that many skulls?
I had no fucking idea.
God damn! I thought I did good by getting 2,000 at the beginning of the play session. Well, I think I speak for Greg when I say, fuck Jared.
I have like 1,200 coins too or something.
The fuck did you get that from? He did something.
I don't know, maybe there's some free DLC or something on PSN.
Is that a hint there?
Should we be looking for?
Just come out and say it. Hey, dumb shits, there's free shit you can redeem.
Got it.
No, there isn't.
No, okay.
Oh, look at these narrow-ass walkways near the rift. We're fucked.
Nah, just can't fall in, right, Jared? Oh yeah, and there's sharks and everything. I'm gonna bounce some motherfuckers. Oh, you can't put traps on these? This is the most racist map I've ever seen. This level is... I don't like it.
You're gonna put some barricades, and I guess we can force them to go to this guardian here.
What's the fun in putting a fucking arrow trap on the wall here?
So, are they just gonna rope on...
Another surprise. This will hurt. I like it. Don't worry. This should stop them.
Like making a campfire.
Don't worry. This should
That's it.
stop them.
All I'm gonna put down through this whole fucking level is flip traps. Fuck it, I don't even care.
I see that it shows them running across the sea to enter here. But, like, I'm worried that they're just gonna be flipped and they'll be, like, on the water still.
Oh, they're coming in by ship.
We'll find out, won't we?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, ships. Here I go killing again.
Well, that was nice.
What the fuck does kill me? I'm almost dead around.
Nope, those flip traps work.
There are archers. Yeah, there's fucking archers.
Yeah, there's archers all over the place.
I need healing.
Holy shit.
They don't seem to be caring too much about me standing in their way.
And they are already past our traps. Jesus.
I'm gonna try to get them on the flip traps, I guess.
Close to embers.
Dicks. Clearly, there's only one solution to this. More flip traps.
That's using your head.
It looks like might be some coming in over from the right soon.
Yeah, I see that. See, now we're fighting pirate orcs, Greg. Oh, is there an enemy mercenary? Yeah.
Human image. What?
I got frozen.
Enemies at the rift.
Hold on much longer.
Oh, there's no way I'm stopping all
They're
this.
entering the rift.
The way, please.
A guardian has been defeated.
Yeah, they just make this fucking the beginning parts of this game difficult as shit, so you feel tempted to buy things. Really, that
There's
wasn't him.
coming on the right now.
What the fuck?
Dudes, we're so
He just
boned.
respawned with full health.
The rift will be protected.
This will hurt.
Well, that's all I could put down.
Out of the way.
They will not reach the rift.
Yeah, there's some enemies over
This
here.
should work. A useful device.
Still?
Yeah.
That mercenary guy.
Pretty sure I got him.
I protect.
I sense pathetic, inglorious defeat coming on.
Be wary. No trespass.
Aim
Be gone. I will quit my code. You will pay for this.
God, it just takes these characters forever to kill anything. Ah, little ones. I can kill them. If I don't get caught on dirt. Fuck them. I hate those little rat bastards.
We only have half our rift points remaining. More enemies in the rift.
Fuck that
Is
level.
that it?
Yeah, they all just decided to run past Jared and I for no reason. They're like, nope, we're done.
Yeah, I think those endless. Was that level endless?
No, I don't think so. I hope not. Because if it was, that was pathetic.
Yeah.